In a world where literally every company wants to be politically sensitive in these contentious times, sometimes it bleeds into the video game industry, and Life by You could be no different. And today I explain a little on why. Don't worry, I stay very neutral in this, and I feel that the choice should always be the players. So let's begin. My name is Michael, and welcome back to Sovereign Gaming, where today we will be taking on what could be considered a very contentious and controversial topic in Life by You, and that is how real-world politics can affect the playing experience. Before I go on, I am not throwing any assumptions or making any political statement myself. I am exercising my right to free speech, and I am providing commentary on a pattern that I see in our real world and how it affects the final product, thus impacting us, the consumers and gamers. With all of that said, I again don't take any kind of a stance myself in this video, and I have tried my best to remain objective in all of my observations and commentary. Besides, I think that I present my commentary in an inclusive and fair way that invites us all to find amicable middle ground. In the world that we live in now, it is almost expected that at some point or another, a corporation or a celebrity makes their politics known or takes a position in their work, usually unsolicited. I am sure that you are wondering what I am talking about when it comes to real-world politics and Life by You. Well, let me share the following update from Rod Humble in an interview with GamesRadar+. It seems that Life by You aims to move in a more adult direction than The Sims in general, as Humble said that I wanted the emotional center of this game to be more grown up and respect the audience's intelligence. One thing the devs are undecided on including in the game is abortion, as the team is collectively trying to decide how women's health and abortion rights should be represented in the game. I have also dropped the URL in the description box below if you would like to read the full article for yourself, but I don't think that he said anything more than this. To draw an objective conclusion on this quote from Rod Humble, I can safely and confidently say that at the time of recording and publishing this video, that Rod Humble and the team at Paradox haven't made a decision yet. And I'm very glad that they haven't, because I feel like I may have some good advice for them. And I just hope that this video publishes in time for them to hopefully hear this out. So instead of worrying how to represent these issues, make it an option for your players or show your players how to mod it in. Instead of being forced to make a decision, give the power to make the decision back to the player. And if your modding tools are so sophisticated like we are marketed to believe, then this would be an acceptable option if you didn't want to give the players the option to begin with. Put the responsibility to create this gaming experience on the player and the community and just keep it hands off. In my opinion, this is the lowest risk action piece that you can take. Playing politics has shown to be a lose-lose situation where it can place your gaming studio in a never-ending hamster wheel. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean that if women's health is a concern, then shouldn't all facets of women's health issues get equal attention? Furthermore, why wouldn't the environmental concerns also be included in either? My advice here is just not to back your studio into a corner where the community can hold you hostage for not catering to their social issues that matter to them, especially if you know that there are any controversies surrounding it. By giving the power back to the player to create these experiences for themselves, this is a really easy scapegoat that can help you escape from having to deal with every social issue under the sun and having to balance both perspectives. Just give the power back to the people for this one and just keep your hands off of it. That is honestly my best advice when it comes to playing politics and games. And even for a large gaming studio, you won't be able to keep up with the demands to address every social issue under the sun, and you'll be put in a bad light if you ignore any of these issues. Like I said, it can be a lose-lose situation that actually forces your hand in being more political with Life by You than you probably intended. Basically, I am hoping that Paradox won't fall for this and that they take the easy way out, because they have already marketed Life by You as a game where they give players endless choice. including fostering a modding community that can also deliver on those experiences as well. Now again, for those in the back that didn't hear me, I am not by any means against women's health or women's rights. I can just see how if Paradox doesn't Uno reverse the playing experience back to the player, that they can be caught between a rock and a hard place when it comes to having to give this kind of attention to all social issues. At the end of the day, the only politics that I want to see in my Life by You game is a politics career path, and how you want to play your game is completely up to you as it is to everybody else. I want to hear what you have to think about social issues being directly addressed by the Life by You development team. Do you think that it's fair to give the players an option or to partner with the modding community to deliver the experiences? Would you want Life by You to be released with optional mods created by the community, ready to download that address certain social issues? And if abortions are deemed non-violent, then where does that place accidental and unfortunate deaths? Feel free to comment below with your thoughts, but I kindly just want to remind you to be respectful. If things get ugly, I have no problem shutting down the comment section, as I want my channel to be a place where we can have respectful and amicable conversations. If you enjoyed this video, then feel free to subscribe and like for more videos like this one. I just want to thank you again for watching, and I am super interested to hear what you have to think about this specific social issue being addressed in the game. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and have yourself a wonderful day.